I really have a problem with the Barbie. I mean, everybody loves so much. It was not my culture. I come from communism. Hello, GQ. My name is Marina Abramović, and I'm here to play Entweder, Oder. Oh my God, I will be always for the warrior. I think the warrior is really the one who changed the world, the one who bring new perspective to humanity. Definitely warrior. Dreamer. I have practical kind of, but I just like vision. I like to dream about projects. I like to go to places I've never been. I really like to dream. My first paintings when I was young, I would go to sleep, I dream the dream, and then I paint them. It was so simple and easy. Performer have to be spectator, a spectator have to be performer. Both actually complete the work. The contact, the human contact is very important. But also, solitude is important. You need a solitude to think and reflect. You need contact, human, to share.
Is an artist born or made?
In my point of view, artist is born. It's something that you can learn the technique later, but definitely you're born as an artist. I will always go for stillness. We're already living on the planet who is moving around its axis and then moving around the sun and then moving in the galaxies, and it's constant movement. So we don't need to move all the time. When we have stillness, we have much more better perspective how actually we can center ourselves. Now I really have to say New York. Belgrade, where I was born. And you need to change horizons, you need to travel, you need to see the world. And New York is such a turbulent place. It is a place who never sleeps. It's a place with so much the kind of dynamic, and it's full of pollution, sound pollution, consumption pollution, every kind of pollution you can imagine. So for an artist, this is a good place to actually work because there's so many problems to solve. Both. Totally two different periods, very important artists, and I will not make the choice. Sophie Callot or Anna Mendieta, that's not fair. This is both women, both important artists, and I don't want to make the choice. Phone call. That's easy. It's more private, it's more direct, it's more human, because you can hear voice of the person you're talking to. Message is so detached. And somehow it's so sad that the young generation communicate with messages rather than talking to each other. I like ocean view. Horizon and the sea merge together, so they actually become just one big blue space, always outside. I'm always interested in the big picture. Picture from the plane, from the moon, picture from the Mars, big picture. Sophia Loren, I have to say. And why? Brigitte Bardot kind of becomes so angry, and I don't know why. Sophia Loren is still aging beautifully and lots of dignity. Who created these questionnaires? I'm interested because they're impossible. You can't actually distinguish between sky and the sea. I see them as one thing. I see them as something that's a part of our planet where we live in. Again, how you can ever divide light from darkness? This is impossible. In every darkness, there is a crack of light. In every light is a crack of darkness. And even there been literature written about, songs been written, and the two together, inseparable.
When you travel, do you take photos or do you take notes?
I take notes more than photos because, I like to experience. I don't like to take photos and then, bring home and then look what the photos are. To me, it's really looking with my own eyes and then writing. Introspection. I like to introspect into the things I've been doing, into my life, and really create my own opinions. But real is so many times surreal. Sometimes you see reality and something is wrong and you think this is impossible. You can't explain, and then becomes surreal. So somehow, surreal and real go together.
What do you remember when meeting someone, the face or the voice?
So when I meet somebody, I don't remember face of the voice. I remember the energy that this person have about him, entire body. This is what talks to me. How you can divide body and mind. I don't know anybody can do that. It's always body and mind together, and it's always balance between these two.
Would you rather have dinner with Greta Gerwig or Kim Kardashian?
Neither. I don't feel like having dinners with most of them. I really have problem with the Barbie. I mean, everybody loves so much, but I went to see it, and it was not my culture. I come from communism. I never liked dolls to play with. When I was young, I was playing with the invisible beings or shadows. I never liked objects. And this is why I become performance artist. And Kim, I already had dinner with her. I don't need to another one. Dear JQ, thank you so much for this incredibly surprising award of Man of the Year. I never expect this. And also this award you're giving me on my 77th birthday. And at the same time, when I have the biggest show of my life in Royal Academy. So there's so much happening to me right now. And I am deeply, deeply touched and honored, and really thank you from my heart.